All right. Thank you. All right. My bad. There we go. My bad. Hopefully y'all can hear me now. Oh man. Yeah, I was still getting some stuff set up. Shout out to everybody that's coming in now. so, so there's that. So, yeah, but thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I literally was just sitting here. I wasn't saying anything. I was just getting some stuff, some typed out. That's what I was trying to do. So, and getting some stuff. There we go. So that's working now. Okay. But shout out to you guys coming early in the morning. Um, so hopefully it's crystal clear. You're reading me 5 by 5. Shout out to everybody here. I added a couple of things there. I wanted to the people that were that been supportive of the podcast. Shout out to you guys. A very good chance I go and get this CPU today. Good chance. I say about 30%. Depends on what else happens. I've got a YouTube counter up there as well because I was just adding some things to it. So hopefully you all kind of like the new look and go from there. And but yeah, you were looking at gameplay from Mass Effect 2. I was up till midnight last night playing, recorded it. So what's happening, everybody? But what is going on? Sam Ash, Paul G, how are you doing? Decimy, good morning. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Simon, is that Pendledu? I'll just call you Simon P. You say it's afternoon. So where are you at, Simon? Where are you joining us from, brother? Sam Ash, yeah, I flipped that switch. I am also in the RGT Discord. I'm in the open Discord. If anybody wants to jump on, just go to Discord, join the RGT Army, and go from there. Simon's in the UK. All righty. Well, where in the UK are you? So I see that your prince and your prince, your Dutch and your Duchess quit the royal family. I see that. So what's going on, Dave D? What's happening, Garudia Legends? How are you feeling this morning, brother? How are you this morning? Uh, Ice Queen Gaming. How are you, young lady? So I am okay, Ice Queen. If you want to hit me up on PS, whatever it's called, the chat on PlayStation. So the finest, what's happening, brother? The finest is always the finest is avatar is from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So what's happening? So Gloucester, where is that at? In a relevance to England, where is that? Or England? I'm sorry, yeah. Well, you're in the UK. That's England. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. In reference to London, where is that at? So 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 what is going on? He is okay. He's near Birmingham. All righty. Well, have a pint for me today. Have a pint. Have, as a matter of fact, have 2 pints for me. Have one for me and one for Don. So, Mr. Pullian, how are you doing this morning? Hit that like button, people. Don't be stingy with the likes, okay? So don't be stingy with those likes and share it out. So, all right, well, Sam Ash, I'm glad you're listening. We're gonna keep it clean today. I am gonna be busting some cheeks, but but I'll keep it clean. That way, I can go ahead and get the go ahead and monetize the video. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing with this one. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it clean today. And if you come in here, keep it clean. So 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 that's 2 hours from London. Can't drink driving in a bit. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. Well, can you take the train where you're going, or because I'll take the bus over here in the good old USA. Big Twan Gaming, how are you doing, young man? Well, thank you, Big Twan. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you being here early this morning. So, and shout out to all the new subs. I am happy to say that ever since I kicked out some of those moist fruit booties, um, since I went ahead and gave them the boot, I've actually picked up more subs. So, because I'm trying to be a little bit more serious about it, and I can't have a bunch of moist fruit simps in my chats anymore. So, can only be irritated in the chat when you roast people or it's PG-13. Well, that's up to the Nightbot. That is up to Nightbot, which should be on alert. I mean, it's okay to disagree with people. Just you got to learn how to do it without being moist and basically learn how to disagree without being disagreeable. So, only short journey. Oh, you're going to school. All right, well, brother, what you going to school for? That's always cool to talk about. Always good to have that higher education. So I saw that the finest, but that's going to fall into the take it with a grain of salt category. And I'm going to talk about that whole culture this popped up. This whole we don't have to confirm anything, and then we're just going to put it out there for everybody to consume, and people are out there taking it for like it's the real deal. I'm gonna put this on. I think I already tweeted this, so I need to. Whoops. Let me leave that. Oh, you're picking up your child, picking up wee one. Oh, okay. Well, no. I understand that. All right. Well, congratulations on that, man. That's always good. That is always good. So let me put this in the Discord because I promised I would be more. One of the things I'm doing is I'm going to be a little more active in the RGT Discord. Shout out to Big Cloud for setting that up for us, and on Twitch as well. I want everybody to know it started in February. I'm going to be doing a lot of gaming, especially on the PlayStation. A lot of my streaming will go on Twitch. So just so you all know, there's something else I need to do. All right, hold on. Now I know what it is. I have to open up another window to do it. See, when you have the Ryzen CPU, okay, well, it looks like breaking news. The show, MLB The Show's World Gameplay Reveal, is I don't know if it's out or they just announced that it will be coming out. Let me go to. I don't want to go to twitch.com. But I want you all to know, if you're not following me on Twitch, go head over to my Twitch page, and if somebody can go ahead and put my Twitch page in the link there, because I don't have time to do it. I'm trying to do something else right now. So let me put that there. So let me put it there. Got to start using these things for what they're there for. And let me go to my boy Chris here. Paste that there. But what is you all's opinion about Sony with these? Well, what is you all's opinion? Let me ask you all this. What is you all's opinion on this whole culture of take it with a grain of salt? So, am I interested in Morbius? Yes. I am. Does a Nightbot block simp? No, it does not. It does not. It's not. I mean, nobody's said anything nasty. So, it's so far so good. So am I pipping my PC to play Horizon Zero Dawn at max settings? Still no. I'll always play Horizon Zero Dawn on console. That's where Aloy was born for me. And there's no what's up plus ultra. Um, there's no confirmation that Horizon Zero Dawn is going to PC. So I'm just kind of like, that falls into take it with a grain of salt. But I want you all's honest opinion, whether it's in the chat or leave some comments. Um, what is the big deal about this whole take it with a grain of salt culture? Why do you all not believe? And this is not to put anybody on the spot, but why do you guys do not? Why don't you guys believe in waiting on confirmed information? And that there's so much rampant speculation. What's going on? So this why do you think? Again, I'm not here to I'm going to bust some cheeks about with the Sony studio stuff. But what's up, Camel Wheel? Hit that like button, people, and share this video out. Come on now, do your jobs now. Do your jobs. No, I don't, because I don't get it, and it could be a generational thing. That's why I'm asking. That's why I am asking. Because I do not know. So someone asked you out the other day. You told him okay. You told him okay. It's like you're going out somewhere on a date, or or did you turn him down there, Don? That's a little bit of a cryptic message. So, so Destiny says he's sick of hearing "take it with a grain of salt" so much he doesn't take. Yeah, that's what started happening on Monday, on the 20th. A lot of people. Oh, you told him no thanks. Okay, all right, that's fine, Don. Yeah, hey, it's okay to say no. It's but hey, look, hopefully if I come visit jolly old England, you come hang out with me. So I wanted to hang out with the Duchess and the Dutch, but they quit. I'm gonna have to go to Canada to see them. But yeah, I want to come over there and have a pint. I think that's what you guys say, but it's okay to say no. I understand. The Fair Gamer, what's happening, brother? See, a lot of the newer subs are showing up now, and I like that. You guys have delivered on when we booted out those moist fruit booties. You guys came up and replaced those moist fruit booties, so I appreciate that. So Simon says, with all these salty leaks and rumors, you keep forgetting we are getting some awesome games for PS4. See, and Simon, that's what I think that's why I think it's happening. But I needed some other people's opinions. My opinion is that there's a group of people that are so upset that nothing is coming out for them, that they're literally trying to, and Porter Rock, I think Porter Rock, shout out to Porter Rock 77. He brought this up, I think, yesterday, and I haven't been able to watch his whole podcast, but he did a podcast yesterday. There is a difference in the PlayStation fans and the fanboys of PlayStation, because the fanboys, he's right, and I'll just add, he's right. The fanboys are just talking trash online, which again, I don't know why they do that, but that's what they do, and that's fine. Let me make that clear. I'm not attacking nobody. So let's see here. G Junior says it's about clout and views. They want to be the one that says they had it first. Take it with a grain of salt, covers them if they are wrong. All right, that's a good point. That's a great point. Leave that comment though down in the leave that comment for us after the podcast is over. That's a great point. So G Junior saying that they just want to be the first ones to say something, so you go to their channels to listen to them, and then they say take it with a grain of salt. I mean, because remember, 2 weeks ago, the PlayStation was 9.2 T-flops. Just 2 weeks ago. All right, now 14 days later, somebody does another video saying it's going to be closer to 12.2 T-flops. Again, it's a rumor. It's a rumor. But if they say take it with a grain of salt, they can say, oh, well, I did not, I wasn't being serious about it. I was just reporting a rumor. That's a good point. And you all, I mean, again, like I said, MLB The Show video, I believe the world premiere trailer just dropped. I'm buying that game. That's one of the games that's on my list to go buy. So I don't know if they got a release date for it. So. But Porter Rock is right as far as the difference in the PlayStation. I mean, I'm a PlayStation fan. Okay, I've had every PlayStation except PlayStation 3. I never got PlayStation 3. So I out of the 4 consoles that Sony has put out, I'm a fan. It's like I bought all 4. I bought I bought more Xbox consoles than I had PlayStation consoles. I bought the OG Xbox, I bought 360, I bought the fat Xbox One, I bought Xbox One S, and I bought the X. You know, I bought our Series X, whatever they're calling it. So, our not Series is Xbox One X Scorpio. I'm sorry, and I am considering buying Series X as well. You know, it's on the consider block, but I doubt I buy it. Again, I'm going to upgrade my PC, and like I said, I don't know. I want an HDR monitor now, but I don't know whether to go 1080p or 1440p. You dig? So, just, Grudy Legend said, ponies unite. Yeah, or I may walk up to the store and get some old PlayStation games and play them. Because, if you go to GameStop, you can get them for, what, 7 days? Is it 7 days? And you can keep them and they get your money back. So, but yeah, my opinion is it was for the fanboys. Let me make this clear. It was for the fanboys to start arguing with them. All these rumors, Xbox is going to be more powerful and all that kind of stuff. Look, these guys have been, my opinion, these guys have been talking hardware for 4 years. Okay? They're not happy with what Xbox has put out. So they don't want you to be happy. So all these rumors and stuff like that, they just push out a bunch of rumors because, again, they don't like what Microsoft has done. So that's my opinion, but I want you guys to leave your comments, and I'm reading them here. So, but as a PlayStation fan, I just want people to know where I stand on what they're doing. And so Sean Layton came out and said that they would put select titles on PC. Sean Layton said that. And let's see, somebody about you really hope the PS event is February 5th and live on YouTube. Well, again, there's been nothing for you, Quanvo. Shout out to Quanvo for being here and again, one of the newer subs. Remember, Sony has not come out and confirmed anything for February at all, like February 5th or whatever people are saying. That's speculation. This is why I don't do it. This is why I don't really speculate. I mean, if somebody can drop a link or send me something on Twitter or put something in the Discord where Sony has said there's going to be a major event in February, let's see it. I mean, I see the speculation based on the fact of when they revealed other stuff. That's okay to say that. That's called speculation, but at least you're doing it based on history. You can say, hey, they unveiled or revealed other products in February, so maybe they'll do it this February. That's the way I would preference that, okay? Because I'm not saying they're going to announce anything in February because I don't know. I've not heard anything. I've not seen anything. I haven't seen a press release, and I follow Sony on Twitter, on every social media platform they got, including music and movies. But people seem to forget they have music studios, they have artists that are signed that I follow. So why wouldn't they know it? You see what I'm saying? So Game Over HD says he's a fanboy PlayStation. He don't talk crap until they give you a reason to prefer PlayStation. Well, I mean, again, that's fine. I think it's okay look, a preference. There's a difference in having a preference in something and then having something. I prefer a pizza with regular crust with pepperoni, bacon, onion, and sausage. That's my favorite pizza. That's my preference. Okay. But if you were to say I'm gonna get a pizza and just put pepperoni on it, I'm not gonna sit up there and be mad that that's what you got. You know what I'm saying? I'll still eat that pizza. If you just get it now I don't like just plain cheese. Plain cheese can take an L. But I don't like. I need something else on it. But you all get what I'm saying. Some man said he's happy with his backlog of his damn games, and he has so many. Yeah, I understand that. I get that. I understand that. So, so the news is really getting old. You're tired of hearing it. Now, what news is getting old? All right, what are you talking about? Confirmed news? Because as of right now, you know what Sony has confirmed? They've confirmed that about PS5. They've confirmed it's going to have a 100 gigabyte drive, so it will play UHD video, which I like that because I buy physical media. Look, I just watched Endgame on Disney Plus. It is 4K. It's in Ultra 4K, and it's got HDR. But because it's streamed, the colors don't pop as good. If I watch Endgame again today, and I probably won't, but if I watch Endgame today in physical media, it's going to look better. It will look better. So, that's just reality. So I will always support. See, the same cats that say streaming doesn't work well and things like that, they're correct. But they also they piss all over their own argument when they say, I don't watch 4K movies. I don't watch 4K videos. It's kind of like, okay, but that's the best medium for you to be watching those videos in, the physical medium. So, at preference, there's a difference between a Donald's burger and a gourmet burger. The Xbox is proven to be a $1 cheeseburger. Well, yeah, I'm not here to say that you're wrong, Rudy Legends. I'm just saying that don't people get their preferences? The fanboys don't know the difference in preference and being, because they're fanboys. They don't know how to delineate between just having a preference. I prefer PlayStation to Xbox. Now, but am I going to say negative things about the Xbox? The answer to that is no. I mean, I don't. That's stupid of me to say negative things about Xbox because the consumer has decided that they don't want the Xbox. Okay, the consumer has decided that. So for me to come out there and talk cash trash about it is pointless because the consumer has decided and a mass adopt the concept of Xbox is not a widely adopted concept. Now, Xbox is changing. It's going much more in a content-driven circle, which is exactly what White Zaddy said a couple months ago, is that your new consoles are going to be about content, not about T-flops. The fanboys are still arguing about T-flops. Even though when I pinned down Jack Reacher, I said, why is the Navi architecture, the 5700 XT, outperforming the Vega architecture, even though the Vega is 13 T-flops? And he said, well, it's a newer hardware. I'm like, yeah, but that doesn't explain what I said, that doesn't mean anything. Just because it's newer doesn't mean it's going to outperform it. I said, simple question. Why is a 9 T-flop card outperforming a 13 T-flop card? And guess what? Crickets, no answer. That proves to me that he does not understand the way Navi works because he's too busy talking about T-flops. Now, he understands, Jack Reacher understands that the people that he's talking to wants to hear about T-flops, but he's a Xbox fanboy, okay? Do you see the difference? The Xbox fan will say, well, the reason why Navi architecture is outperforming Vega architecture is because it's more efficient, and they do not have to push as many T-flops to get the same type of performances. That's the fan, okay? The fanboy is arguing about, well, I want to talk about T-flops because this is going to have something that the PlayStation 5 is not going to have. I mean, like I said, they sound like a bunch of women talking. Men don't talk like that. What's up, Jack ENMD? What is happening? Yeah, that's already in my thing, Mr. Pullum. I'm gonna be buried with all my Marvel movies and with all 3 copies of the Mass Effect, all 4 of them of Mass Effect. That's already in my will that I already have. I already wrote my will out, and I will be buried with those 2 things. So I'm taking them to the afterlife. BK Bets, what is happening? Again, I don't believe in mind share. I don't know what that is. So mindshare sounds like something. If you play XCOM, they say you must break into the alien base and get the mind share. You know. Do you think you're right in saying Xbox Game Pass is coming to PS4? Yes, I say that, and again, I preference that. I give you why I said that. It's because Microsoft has come out publicly and said that they want games on all platforms. So the best way for them to do that is through Game Pass. You see what I'm saying? So I'm preferencing my comment based on what Microsoft has said. Now, I also asked, a shout out to Saltiest Gamer. I asked Saltiest Gamer about this as well, and he agreed. He said, "Yeah, that's kind of the way things are going." So again, I'm not, and again, so this take off the fanboy glasses. Look at it as far as what Microsoft has said. If you're going to put games everywhere, and you have two consoles, the Nintendo console and the PlayStation console, that have sold 150 million combined, that's 150 million people who don't have Game Pass. You see what you did? You understand what I'm saying? So is it good for Microsoft based on their service-based culture? What's best for Microsoft? Okay, what's best for them is to put their games, make them available on PlayStation and Nintendo. Now, I think it's going to be a different version of Game Pass. I don't think you'll have as many games, okay, because I think they'll always say to the Microsoft fans, to the Xbox fans, if you buy Xbox, you'll have access to all the games on Game Pass. You get them on Nintendo, you'll have this version. And then PlayStation will have that version. But this version here on Xbox will always be the gold standard. So that's what I think they'll do. So, yes, and a sign with trash. Yeah, that could be there too. So, so said I will kneel before Zod. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna bust some cheeks here about the thing, but I want you guys' opinion on the whole take it with a grain of salt. The culture that seems to permeate online. I mean, I agree with the statement that the gentleman wrote about if you're arguing about things that may happen, you will never accept what will be. You know, and Thanos said that. You know, pretty much he said that. As long as there are those that are alive to, what did he say? As long as there's those who to know, I forgot how he said it. You know, I'm paraphrasing him at this point. So yeah, as long as there's those that remember the way things are, there'll always be those that will remember the way what things cannot be. It's something like that. So, you know, oh, that's what I was doing on Google. There we go. There's that. Let me go here. Let me. Alrighty. Alrighty, there's that. All right. So let me go there. Okay. So it said Game Pass is basically someone bringing expired ramen noodles to the barbecue. Actually, Game Pass isn't bad. I'm gonna play like Halo, the Master Chief Collection. My Game Pass runs out next month. So for the lack of competition now or about to happen could be detrimental to the gaming industry on a whole. That's already happened, Sam Ash. I did not, but I can't believe how lopsided things are at this point. I didn't believe what Sony did to Microsoft this generation. They pretty much ran them out of the console business. I mean, it's not that and I mean that Microsoft doesn't care if you buy their next Xbox. They've said it publicly. You see what I'm saying? So I can't sit up here and bash. And then see, the thing is that they'll say, well, you're bashing Xbox. How am I bashing Xbox by actually quoting what they have said? You see what I'm saying? I'm not bashing it. It's like if I say, the Cincinnati Bengals are going to draft Joe Burrow out of LSU. Am I bashing the Cincinnati Bengals? Because here I am quoting what they have said. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. So, my PlayStation Plus runs out next month, I believe. Shout out again to Which Caller for donating on the Cash App, and I got PlayStation Plus. So I didn't realize how much stuff I actually did on play that is needed for my PlayStation Plus. So I'm going to need a TV with HDMI 2.1. Why? Why do I need one? So, what's up, Spartan God? Oh yeah. And if I were to say, based on the information coming out of Cincinnati, they're going to draft Joe Burrow. That's not. I can't be accused of bashing, because you can actually look up the fact that all indicators is that that's who they're going to draft. You see what I'm saying? So now they could change. They could change. And then you'll have some moist fruit booty saying, well, that's a lie. I mean, here's the thing. I want you all to ask yourself, and I'm going to move off of this. If everybody is lying, if everybody is not telling the truth, why are people that are accused liars, they're gaining more subs? You dig? So Microsoft sold 40 million consoles. Well, I mean, 901, when your competitor outsells you almost 2.5 to 1, you're getting run out. Okay, you're being run out. I mean, Microsoft doesn't care if you buy their console. That's being run out. That's again, because if I open up a restaurant, all right, 901, imagine you open up a restaurant, okay? You open up a restaurant and the media comes down there, and then and then you open up with, well, we don't care if you come to this restaurant. You see what that means it's not a big deal to you. And so again, that's what I'm talking about. So, but yeah, they got run out. And now they sold 40 million more something than I've ever sold. So it's not that the console was not widely adopted. So so the wide adoption failed. Because the wide adoption failed, they're going to be more service based. Okay, it's going to be more service based, which is fine. I'm not knocking that. I like Game Pass. I've said for the last year, I like Game Pass. You did? So if 85% of Microsoft games look like Crackdown, State of Decay, that Honey, I Shrunk the Kids game, next year I know we support it. Well, I'm asking again, the reason why those games look like that is because Microsoft pushed 4K native over everything else. That's why those games look like that. Also, those games aren't that good. And I'm not here to say that people aren't enjoying them. Look, I think Sea of Thieves, I agree with Sick Humor. I think Sea of Thieves is trash. But I'm not going to knock somebody if they're actually enjoying playing the game. I played the game. I thought the game was trash. So, but if a guy is enjoying the game with a group of friends, that's fine. Okay, I don't like, I'm not a big fan of Guinness Stout. Okay, I drink it, but it's not my first choice. You dig? So it doesn't mean that Guinness is nasty. It just means that it's not my first choice. So they're not going to do 4K 120. They will have some games running at that level, though. I mean, Sony and Microsoft both will. Now, the games may not be. They may be a little bitty indie game, but it's going to be there nonetheless. So it's not. I mean, I expect the first 8K game that we'll see is Gran Turismo. That's just my opinion. I think the first 8K game we will see on the PlayStation, that will support 8K, is going to be Gran Turismo. So that's now. I mean, I certainly, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm just saying that's what I think. And there's a difference in somebody saying, well, here's what I think, and things like that. So it's right. People like they biscuits butter, and I am not going to have that in my space. I am not going to podcast with people who are on rampant speculation. If you can say I'm basing what I'm saying on a historical event, something that's happened in the past, that's what you would call some baseline speculation. But if you're going to come out and say take it with a grain of salt, every damn podcast, there's you're just reporting rumors at that point. And I'm not down with just reporting rumors. Now, if somebody is a guest on the podcast or somebody asks me in the chat, what do I think about something? Of course, being a good host, I will answer the question. But am I going to lead off with it? No. Okay. Am I, I'm not going to lead off with speculation. So, you know, it's fine. I'm not here to say it's okay to speculate, but it's just not what I'm on. So Xbox gamers seem to need other people to play with. I, on the other hand, couldn't care less. I'd rather play. Well, that's the way I am, Sam Ash. I mean, but that entire thing of linking up and playing with your friends and getting one man army and all that kind of stuff, that failed. That's what Microsoft thought was going to happen. Now the entire industry has to retool itself. You see what I'm saying? The entire industry retools because it's like, well, obviously, if Sony and Nintendo if they're the top selling consoles and their vision is to play offline mostly, that doesn't mean they won't have online support on games, but most of their big hitting games they're not multiplayer games, okay? If you look at Sony's top studios, the one that came out with a multiplayer game would be the baseball guys, okay? So it is what it is. So, well, thank you, Destiny. Yeah, shout out to Sick Humor. So, shout out to Sick Humor. So, but yeah, but I'm okay with if you all talk about rumors and if you ask me about something and it's a rumor, I've got no issue with that. But am I going to kick off a podcast and just say, well, this rumor here says this? I mean, I never have sat down and said and did a podcast called the PlayStation 5 is going to be 9.2 T-flops. I never have done that. I've commented on other people saying it's going to be 9.2 T-flops. I just said, look, it's not true. And guess what? It's not. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, Pablo, the real P3, says he can't wait to play those PS4 games on PC. All right. There you go. So, it's next month you will hear some info. Info on what? There, Jack ENMD. So info on what? So multiplayer games do not leave a lasting impression on you. You find them extremely boring after getting. Well, I'm not I don't mind multiplayer games. It's just not my focus. And I play. To me, if you're going to play multiplayer games, play on PC. Look, I'm wanting to find some people to play online with Star Citizen with. Okay, I'm wanting to see. I want to play Star Citizen with some people. So I'm trying to find people to play Star Citizen with. I've got my 8 more gigabytes of RAM. I got that new CPU. I'm thinking about getting my SSD today. I don't know, or this weekend. So, but yeah, just trying to find people to do that with. So, and it's difficult to find people to play with. So, yeah, but no, I like playing like H1Z1 and that was fun to play. That was fun to play with people. Shout out to Trey 8K. That was fun to play. So he says sharing is caring. Sharing is whatever it wants to be. So, but again, as a PlayStation fan, Sean Layton said months ago that they were going to put select games on PC. He did say he said something like only on PlayStation will no longer, a lot of their games will not hit that. So, that their games will be You know, and they want people in the PCs, they want games on PC. That's just something that they're going to do. Um, you know, that's just reality. And now, what games they put on there? They've said they're going to put select games on PC. So, hold on. What is this about my video? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, as such views are experiencing. All right, so it says that YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So if you guys are experiencing buffering, that's on my that just popped up on my screen here. So I don't know what happened because the health was green for a little bit, but I think I may have figured this out. If you guys do an OBS stream, you have to put the stream key in the same thing as your oh, what the name of this friggin' thing is, as your OBS stream key. So you still don't think they'll put their SP content on there? Well, I mean, again, that Predator game, the Predator game, the original concept of that game was for it to be, it was just going to be on PlayStation. But Sony went out of their way to say, no, go ahead and make a PC version of that game. I'm buying that game. I already bought it. So since he said that, and they seem to be going that way, why in the hell did they get rid of Sean Layton? Well, Sean Layton is I don't. This is something that Sony proper wants to do. It's not like there's one man making all the decisions. You know, the Sony was probably talking about this for a while. Isn't Rocket League? Rocket League is on PC, right? It's also crossplay. I'm just saying to you guys that the Sony fans, okay, the PlayStation fans, they don't care about the games going to PC because Sony has already said that's what they're doing. So all they're doing is following through with what they said they're going to do. That's the truth. So so as a fan, I'm just like, oh, okay, well, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Am I going to sit down and wait 6 months to a year or longer? Okay, 6 months to a year or longer for Sony to, as a PC guy, and I do have a gaming PC, as a PC guy, am I going to go ahead and wait a year or 2 years or something like that? No. Now, are people going to speculate and say, well, now that Sony's going to put some of their games on PC, even though that's what they said, they're going to put their games on, put their games day and date. Sony has also said they're not going to do that. So these guys have this pick and choose mentality of, well, Sony said this, but then they also said that, but that doesn't count because that's not what I want them to do. You see what I'm saying? And then these guys are just full of crap. You just shake your head and move on. That's what I've done. You know, anybody who was on the finger pointing BS is blocked permanently blocked. If you're a moist fruit booty, you're blocked permanently. You're not getting off the mat. You know, my foot is on your neck and you're not getting up. So it is the way it's going to be. So you got these stands mad about this dungeon when you got casuals making memes about the PS5 showing their excitement, so reminding who the real gamers are. Well, again, I think it's good for people to be excited about the PS5, but for me personally, let me say this. The only thing I'm talking about the PS5 is what's been confirmed. I don't mind talking about what's been confirmed, but I am not going to sit up here and speculate on, you know, it's going to be released on this day and it's going to cost this much money. In my opinion, you all need to be ready to pay $600 for the PS5. Okay, you just get ready. Now, if it's cheaper than that, great. But I am prepared to pay more than $500 for it. So, you dig? So, but again, that doesn't mean that it won't be. You know, people saying it's going to be $399. Okay, fine. But I'm prepared. And guess what? If it's $399 and you're prepared to pay $600, guess what? You're good. You're good. You ain't got nothing wrong about it. So, you know, Yep. Hold on. Hold on. Let me. I can't see my name. Rest.
No, I'm not gonna go and get her real stuff. I moved all my stuff at Kathy's. Like, I had my bag, like my red bag I could carry at work. And you know, he's a black guy. Oh, well, you just hit me on purpose. I was like, Freeborn, no, I didn't. And he was like, just get the fuck out of my house. So, I mean, I've been staying over on Plumbo. So, I mean, I've been over there, and the kids are happy.
Okay.
So, they're really happy that I'm there. It's a 3-story bedroom.
Okay.
But I'm not paying, you know, I'm only paying $50 a week. So, I better come over and let you know what's going on.
All right. Well, I'll be here all day if you want. How long are you talking? Yeah, I'm in the middle of doing a podcast. You want to rest, or you're just going to come by and say hi and go?
Did you want to say?
Maybe later.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because they're gone. Their dad died in New York.
Okay.
So they're gone.
Okay. All right.
You have to see
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be all right. Yeah. Give me a holler later on Facebook, and
I can't. My phone's off.
Okay. Well, try to come by later, then. I may be here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. It's gonna be all right. I'm glad you're in a safe spot.
I know. It's just a start.
Yeah. There you go. Never too late, sir.
No.
Come back in a few hours, okay? Okay. Okay, guys, I'm back. Oh my God, I'm sorry. That was horrible news. So a friend of mine's father just passed. So I apologize for stepping away. So yeah. So this thing, yeah, really good friend of mine. She'd come over. She's upset about that. So just prayers for her and her family. So that's tough. It's tough. That was not a girlfriend. But yeah, now my girlfriend's still at work. I was like, who's at the door? They don't think I ordered anything. All right, so Pablo, what you saying there? You about to get that RX 56 XT or 5700, whatever it is. Well, okay, Pablo, if you were gonna game, I'm in the same pickle you are, brother. What we got to decide though, man, and we may need to talk about it. Do we want to game at 1080p? And then because I have a 1080p monitor, a beautiful Samsung monitor, curved, beautiful. Got it for $100. Do I keep this monitor? Now, this monitor does not have HDR. Okay, my monitor does not have HDR. So, do I keep this monitor, or do I get a 1080p HDR monitor and get the 5600 XT, which is a monster? I don't know if you've seen the they did the comparison, the benchmark breakdown of the 2060 RTX versus the 5600 XT, and the 5600 XT is destroying it. It is destroying it. You know, so and that is what it is. So that's kind of the pickle that we're in right now. The 5700 XT, if I want to do 1440p, I got to get a 1440p monitor with HDR, and I've got to get the and I've got to get the 5700 XT, and so and I may have to get another motherboard. I'm saying may, and so that's pretty much just another PC build. So, But so I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So what's up, the Hulk? So saw the 5700 XT was 379, which is not bad. It is bad. That is bad. You want to try to get AMD stuff at about 329, bro. So, but hey, look, you got to pay the cost to be the boss. So I may end up still getting that card. I'm not for sure. It's up, Rooster W. Rooster W says he's been a sub for a while. Why do you keep doing podcasts with topics bit? All you talk about is PC parts. Stick to the topics that are tuned in for. Well, because I kind of get there's people in the comment section that actually will make comments there, Rooster W. But yeah, we've been talking about the whole take it with a grain of salt culture. We've been doing that. That's the first thing we opened up with, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the delays. So which game are you the most upset about getting delayed? Because Cyberpunk got delayed, Final Fantasy VII got delayed, albeit for like 3 weeks, but it got delayed. If you want to put that in there, trying to think. So Cyberpunk got delayed, Iron Man got delayed, the Iron Man VR got delayed, the Avengers game got delayed. That's the game that pissed me off the most. Is that? So that's the game. Cyberpunk is being held back by Xbox One S. Really? Like they came out and said that? They came out and said that the Xbox One S is the reason why that game's being held back. I mean, that's terrible. If that's true, that's terrible. The zombie game. Now, which zombie game? Was it Resident Evil? Oh, Dying Light 2. Yeah. Dying Light Part 2 is held back, guys. Now, I never played Dying Light, so I guess the light is still dying. It's just like the evil within. I've said before, there was an evil within and there was an evil within Part 2. So I guess, well, if there's a Part 2, I guess the evil is still within. The evil is still within. So, I mean, I guess they didn't get rid of it the first time. Okay. Now my stream health is green. It's green. Shout out to the people watching. Hit that like button, people. Hit that like button, especially here in the next 5 minutes, because I'm going to be busting some cheeks here in the next 5 minutes or so. So cheeks will be busted because of what I say. So, but Cyberpunk got delayed because it's running horrible on Xbox One. I mean, did they actually come out and say that? I mean, if they said that, that is horrible. I mean, that is horrible if they actually is true. Young boy Gip, what's happening? Says The Last of Us Part 2 is his. Okay, fair enough. Mine is the Avengers game. So mine is the Avengers game. So because I am a big comic book guy. So you all know that and I love those movies. I love those movies. So yeah, that pissed me off. But because they're going to be giving us so much, if they're going to put more free stuff in there, I can't get that mad at them. I can't get that mad at them. So Pablo don't have to type anything. Let's just say, yeah, I mean, again, if the games are being delayed because of the consoles, that's terrible. I mean, don't get me wrong. Who is that? Did CD Projekt Red come out and say that the Xbox One S is the reason why we can't make our game or something like that? So, I mean, I'm just asking. So I wouldn't mind playing Cyberpunk, but my PC ain't buff enough to do it. So I need a buffer PC. I need the PC Master Race to donate so I can go ahead and get this. Let me go ahead and get this 5600 XT. Let me ask the PC Master Race to throw a little donation run up for me. Okay, give me that 5600 XT. I won't be a greedy man and ask for more than I can't get. So, but I will ask for the donation of the PC Master Race. So, matter of fact, let me try something right now here. I'm just going to try this. Let's see if we can do this. Have a little fun today. Let me go to add. Let me go to donation. Let me go to donation goal. We're just going to add it. Donation goal is $350 from the PC Master Race. So I'm just going to add that source. We're going to give it, with the end date will be 03 slash, no, let's be fair here. 05. Let's go 05 2020. The amount goal is, I have to put all this in right now, folks. The goal is 350. So it's going to be help the Messiah get a 5600 XT AMD GPU. There we go. All right. So I'm going to put this. Let's put this. I don't know if y'all can see me doing this or not. Actually, let's put it right here. Let's put it right there. Because I'm asking for donations, my guy. I can't ask for donations for something that costs that much money. So, good grief, man. I'm not a friggin' bloodhound. I don't mind asking for donations, but if people in the PC Master Race want a PC guy to get Cyberpunk and play, I will get the game, but I need a new graphics card. So, look, we got till friggin' May. I put that up there. It's 5/5/20. So there's plenty of time, people. So, but let's just see where the PC Master Race puts their. Let's see if they put their money where their mouths are. So, but I'm just gonna have that up there, and that's this from the PC Master Race. Let's see if that's what they do, and we're gonna go ahead and start that. And that is how many months here? Look, that is 4.5 months away. So let's see if the PC Master Race does it. So an SSD and next gen consoles is great. Yeah, and I may go up to the store and get a next gen. I don't know. I may get an SSD today because I do want to play Star Citizen. Low key, I want to play me some Star Citizen. So, and it recommends an SSD. I got everything else here. I got the RAM. I even got more RAM to put in, and then my computer will go into the shop to put the RAM and the new GPU and the new CPU. I'm sorry, and this stuff in there. So why not Dark Side Phil want people to buy him the new consoles? Want people to buy him the new? Well, I don't understand that statement at all. Rephrase. Social joins, what's happening? Says delays ain't a coincidence. They are all. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I'm not complaining. I mean, I just started this today. I didn't. I mean, I just kind of. I want to see what the PC Master Race does. I'm going to see if they're going to put their money where their mouth is. If they think I am a worthy cause, like let's see if they think I am a worthy cause for the PC Master Race. For me, Sam Ash. I'm not buying Cyberpunk because it doesn't have a third person. That's for me personally. I mean, it's kind of like, all right, why are you guys not doing third person? He's like, well, you can see more of the world. Well, then at least give me the option. And who knows? Maybe the delay is so they can add it. That's all I can say. But I don't. But if they want me to buy it, I need a new GPU because my GPU is lacking. You dig? It is lacking when it comes to Cyberpunk. So that's up there. I will hold off on buying that card until the PC Master Race. Let's see if they can do half of it. Okay, let's knock that down to 150. Okay, let's just bring it out. Let's do half of it. Okay, let's see if they'll do half of it. So let me go ahead and yeah, we'll just go to 150. I think I put 350 up there. Let's change that to 150. So that's me being a little bit too greedy there. Go. How do I change this? Damn it! How do I change this, people? I got the visual settings. Let's change that to. Let's change that to red. And then let's do that. All right. Well, I only want half. I have no idea how to change the number now. I'm hitting twice. Man, this is dog poo. Anyway, we're just going for 150. So wasn't Cyberpunk demoed on a 1080 Ti? It was, or 1070. But again, a 10. All right, look, a 1080 Ti is still too much money. And again, this is the PC Master Race. I'm just asking for 150. That's half of the graphics card. Okay, 150 is half the graphics card. So let's see if the PC Master Race gets us to 150 by March or by May. I'm sorry, by May. All right, so 150 by May. That's it. We're just gonna leave it up there. So, so we'll see. I'm not gonna look, guys. I'm not gonna. That money will go to the card. It'll go to the graphics card. It will not be going to the friggin' PS5. I promise you. So. Yeah, social joints. I agree. Sam Ash is right. They really need third person. I mean, for me personally, I agree with Sam Ash on that. They do need third person. I'm not buying it. Well, for one, it's called Cyberpunk, so that's enough for me. But yeah, you're not gonna even have third person when your most successful IP is a third person game. So I would have thought they would have hung in there with that. But it is what it is. So. It was just a ripoff of Deus Ex. It's already a ripoff of Deus Ex. That's all it is. It's a ripoff of Deus Ex. So they're ripping a whole lot from that game. So let's see here. Let me come back over here. But yeah, all right. So we're doing that. So so what other games are delayed? So you all don't care that you all don't care that the Avengers game or the Iron Man game got delayed, or the can't think of the other game. A bunch of other games got delayed. So yeah, Cyberpunk. The Last of Us for me was just that's not even the top game I was looking forward to playing. For me, it was Final Fantasy VII. When that got pushed, but that's coming out like 3 weeks later, so I'm happy. I'm happy with that. So yeah, Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, for me, that's my most anticipated game this year. It's not that I'm not excited about The Last of Us Part 2, but I just want to play Final Fantasy VII. So I prefer play that more. Avengers might be DOA. Well, I hope you're wrong. I hope you're wrong. Never was big on the Avengers game, honestly. Well, I mean, again, I'm not mad. I'm not mad it's delayed if they're going to give us more free stuff, but I'm disappointed. Ghost of Tsushima is yours. Yeah, that's a big on a lot of people's list there, Sam Ash. So don't feel bad though. All right, so let's move to the Godfall leak gameplay. This won't take long. This gameplay has been confirmed. It was on a PC. It was part of I guess, a demo that they had built or something like that to kind of show off what their concept was, and they got greenlit for the game. So again, I'm not going to buy Godfall. I don't plan on buying Godfall. I don't like always online games. If you like looters and stuff like that, looter shooters or something like that, this game's up your alley. So it looks to be Sony and PC. I assume it's going to be crossplay, but it looks like they're trying to take on Destiny. it looks like they're trying to take on Destiny. So it is what it is. So Ghost of Tsushima did not get delayed, did it? So I don't think it got delayed. So Ice Queen's getting Godfall. All right, well, Ice Queen, if you're getting it, I'll consider getting it. You dig? So I'll consider getting it. So, but yeah, isn't the Avengers game supposed to be like an ongoing world? Yeah, Sam Ash. Yeah, and so they, in order to get us in, what I'm hoping that they're going to do, and this is just me hoping, I'm not speculating. I hope they add one more character that's playable. Because right now the only new playable character that they've announced is Miss Marvel, and that's fine. I love Miss Marvel. I really like her comic book, so I like her presence in the in Marvel, with the Avengers, with the Young Avengers especially. I mean, the Young Avengers are going to be like Spider-Man and Miss Marvel and all of them. So, but we'll have to wait and see, how they do that. So, but yeah, I'm hoping we get one more uh, character that we can play. I'm hoping it will be either Blade or um, something like that, or Venom, or even Spider-Man, which is fine. I mean, that would be cool. So, well, they said, Sam Ash, they're not going to do microtransactions. Also, if anybody wants to play Elder Scrolls online, I'm looking to get some people into that as well, because I'm wanting to do some. I'm as a content creator, and with me going to be streaming a lot more on Twitch. I got to be more open to gaming online with the subs and stuff like that. So if any of the subs want to play Elder Scrolls Online, I'll go out and buy it, and we'll set something up. I got a crazy schedule, so I don't know if you all want to set up game days or something like that. How that would work. But just hit me up on Twitter. Instant message me. I'm looking to put some people together for that. So yeah, the flight sim game from Microsoft, if that's going to allow team flight, that I'm going to do that. So The Witcher 3 is the only game from them you've liked. You tried part 2 and quit after an hour. Oh, Witcher 2? Yeah, that was a hard game to play. The way you had to manage your systems and stuff like that. So you don't believe in Square Enix. That's fine. That's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. So it's with Square Enix. Now, is Square Enix, do they make who makes the Resident Evil games? That's Capcom. Okay, never mind. So I'm thinking, I know a lot of people had problems with Capcom, but I think they've regained a lot of confidence. So, but all right, that's fair. Square Enix, but it's Monster Hunter they made, Monster Hunter. So a lot of people like Monster Hunter. So just so you know. But yeah, that's as far as the delays and the Godfall leak. So, but let's move to the final subject here, which is Sony buying these studios. Now, I don't know if you know this, but now it's being reported by the mainstream. I think it was called Nerd for Life. I put the link in the description here. Let me see if I still got it. No, this is not it. So, but I put it at the beginning of the podcast, and I believe I have it down here. No, I don't have it down here. So, but Nerd for Life, which is a mainstream website, is now reporting what Foxy Games UK said last week, and he was attacked by Push Square. I mean, he was called a fraud, and now this mainstream site is picking up on the fact that Sony has bought multiple studios and may announce them at some event in February. Now that's what this site is reporting. Um, their speculation. Let me make that clear. Their speculation is that it is Remedy and possibly Kojima games. So that's there. Let me make this clear. That's not my speculation. That's the website speculation. So, so first things first. I want you all's comments and opinions on, does this avenge Foxy Games UK, who reported this last week and got attacked for it. And I reported this months ago that Sony was looking to buy several studios. But it's not about me. Okay, I can care less if they buy them or not. What is you all's opinion, and what studios would you like to see them acquire? Okay, if they've purchased 2 studios, okay, and you got Housemarque and Blue Point and Remedy is out there, and Kojima Studios is out there. What studio? Let's say they purchased 2 of those 4. What is your preference of those studios? Because it may not be any of these. It may not be any of these studios. These are just my 4 studios I'm putting out there. So, again, well, according to Square Enix, guys, they're not going to have any microtransactions in the game. Now, I hope they do put costume transactions in the game. I want their alternative costumes. So Destiny says Blue Point. Okay, fair enough. So Jack is agreeing with that. Blue Point. Sony needs to buy Bungie. Okay, that would be a huge buy. Okay, fair enough. That's Bob Pound Max. Shout out to Bob Pound Max. Let's see. You always thought Kojima should join the fam since they had a long-standing working relationship with Sony. Okay, so you think it is going to be Kojima Studios. BK Bedside says From Software. From Software just got a big infusion of cash from, I think, a Chinese company, so it's not going to be them. So it will not be From Software. You would like Remedy to join. Okay, so Sam Ash says Remedy. Okay, fair enough. See, I think, I think it's possibly Remedy Studios. I think if they've bought any studio, I think it's Remedy. But look, this is my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm not here to say that's what they've done. I'm here to say that that studio, I think, is on that list. It could be something. And look, there's a very good chance it's Blue Point or none. Or it could be none of these. It could be somebody else. It could be a studio they created ground up. My question, though, my second question to you is, with Foxy Games UK reporting this about a week and a half ago, and he was attacked by Push Square, called a fraud. Do you think this vindicates what he put out there? And do you think this makes Push Square look pathetic? I think it makes Push Square look bad. That's in my opinion. So, it's disappointing Push Square is doing this. So, I think it's unfair. So, because like Foxy Games said, you're either you're a circle or you're a Push Square. So, so what do you guys think then? About first things first, do you think Sony needs to purchase more studios? So, Social Joins is saying Kojima. Destiny says, I like that. See, there's 3 people giving you 3 different studios. Remedy making a Doctor Strange game, that would be cool. So that would be cool. You like devs who aren't afraid to try something different in their games. Most of these devs make cookie cutter games. Fair enough. So, I mean, that's true. Well, and understand the reason why they do that is because that's what's successful. Okay? So they're going to do what's successful. And they're going to keep doing it until it fails. So, this FYI. I see Bungie. I see From Software, but From Software not going to be done. Social Join says Ready at Dawn and Blue Point. Okay, those are good studios as well. Also, don't remember it could be a ground up studio. It could be a studio that they just start. Okay, but I do think that you know, it's good to have some more studios. Well, again, that's fine. So you think it's a good thing? Then what kind of? It could be VR dedicated studios too, guys. I mean, let's not get too far out there. Okay, you can have some VR dedicated studios as well. I don't think so, Bob Pound Max. Um, I just think, look, as somebody who used to, I'll just speak for myself on that. As somebody who used to podcast with him, seeing the way he's doing his podcast is disappointing. There's no beef there, okay? It's disappointing. But again, it's his podcast. If he wants to do a podcast on baby cats, he can do it. You see what I'm saying? I just do not get the rampant speculation that he does. And it is rampant speculation. So it's gotten to a point where to me it's sickening. But that's what he wants to do. I got to make that clear as well. That's what he wants to do. So and I support him in the fact that that's what he wants to do. I'm just disappointed, and that's what he's doing. So that's just the way I got to say it. So you found it sad that the top-selling games in the U.S. for the last decade was COD. I'm not. Call of Duty was Call of Duty came back, and I don't know if you listened to David Jaffe when he was on with Next Gen 720. David Jaffe, I'm just going to paraphrase him. They were talking about SOCOM, and basically Call of Duty pushed SOCOM and to a certain extent Ghost Recon to be more of an open world arcade type shooter, and they both went away from tactics. They both went away from being tactical based shooters. And that's for me, that's disappointing because I like tactical based shooters. Um, I don't just like shooting to be shooting. That's what Call of Duty was. Now, that's why I like this latest Modern Warfare that they did because of the tactics that you had to employ. I mean, you still had your open world shoot 'em run, but going into those houses and infiltrating those terrorist cells and killing the people, going room to room, that was tactical based. If you did that wrong, you got killed. You had to execute the right tactic, and that was so much fun that I like, man, that's what Ghost Recon used to be. So just imagine if you played Call of Duty Modern Warfare, when you were clearing out those terrorist houses, you repelled in and stuff like that. That's what you used to do on Call of Duty all the time. Not Call of Duty, I'm sorry. Ghost Recon, that's what you did all the time. Okay, you had to think tactically because you were overwhelmed with the terrorists. They had more weapons, they had more people, they always had more guns on you. So you had to go in with you had to go in and blow the doors and use smoke grenades and stuff like that. It was fantastic. And but Call of Duty changed the way we play games. So um, yeah, the pew 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 shooters. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Yeah. FIFA was at the top. FIFA is the most popular sports game in the world, so that's not going to change. So you've only liked one Call of Duty game, the rest you didn't care for. Well, the two Modern Warfare games I thoroughly enjoyed. I thoroughly enjoyed both of the Modern Warfare games. The Call of Duty game where they were in outer space, I like that one. The Black Ops game, is it Black Ops 1? When they were going down the river and they were playing that Rolling Stone song, I really like that Call of Duty game. And then the one with Kevin Spacey, I like that one. So, but yeah, I mean, again, so I haven't liked all of them though. I do like Battlefield. I like the Battlefield 4 that I'm playing on EA Access. That's fun too. So, you dropped a link on the PlayStation Plus podcast on Twitter. Okay. I see that. Okay. All righty. According to this link, is it GIZ China? to arrive February 5th. Okay, so the PlayStation 5s to arrive February 5th, according to that site. So Craig, your lady sim has triplets today for 100 bit. Oh, congratulations, Don. Congratulations. Now, who's the baby daddy? Is it the same baby daddy? Ember 17, what is going on, Ember 17? How you doing, brother? So how are you doing, brother? So, you know. But what do you all think about the Push Square article? Because look, there's a lot of people, a lot of other podcasters were saying that Foxy Games was a fraud. Now I need to see. It's time for those guys to get their cheeks busted at this point. So it's snowing. It's snowing where you're working at, or yeah. I mean, I gotta walk down to the store, and it's only hold on. Let me ask my assistant, Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 28 degrees
Fahrenheit.
Oh! Today, expect a high of 42 degrees.
It's like 28 degrees outside. I gotta walk down. I gotta walk to the store. So you didn't see this article. When's this happening? According to the article, it's February 5th. Oh my God, Game Over HD said take it with a grain of salt. Oh my God. So, well, there were people, Paul G, saying that he wasn't telling the truth about Sony buying a studio or two, and he had stood by it. And now this Nerd for Life, which is a mainstream, a pretty big site, they're reporting the same thing. So, innate what's going on. Modern Warfare 2 and 3, as well as Black Ops 1. All right. Modern Warfare 3, I liked. I forgot about that one. I did like Modern Warfare 3. That's the one where you start out underneath the water and you got to attack that Russian sub. That was cool as hell. That was cool. So, you're a Battlefield guy. Titanfall 2 replaced Call of Duty. Yeah, Titanfall 2 is a great game. That was a great game, too. All right, that donation button ain't ringing for the PC Master Race. I mean, I got to call BS on the PC Master Race then. So, that's no good right there, guys. That's a loss for you all. So, but I like Battlefield. I mean, I like them all, but I prefer the tactical based shooters. So, and again, that's when I first got my first PC in the 90s, like 1995. We were connecting out at 28.8 and playing Ghost Recon, and man, you just thought it was the bee's knees. It was so cool. So, but if he had said Microsoft were buying more studios, they would have believed him. Oh no, I don't know. I'm simply saying that the fact that he got called a fraud by another mainstream website, now you have another mainstream website repeating what Foxy Games said. Now, again, to be perfectly fair to myself, I told you guys that Sony was buying, was interested in buying 3 to 4 more studios over a year ago, or right around a year ago, something like that. So, you know some people that know some people. So, that's pretty funny. I know some people that know some people that know some people. So, yeah. So, PlayStation just revealed MLB The Show 20. So, it's got more modes, greater customizations, and more exciting new paths to rake in rewards. This is the biggest and best show ever. So, early access. All right, early access is March 13th. Pre-order to get early access. All right, I may be doing that this weekend. So yeah, I may be doing that this weekend. So I'm just kind of reading through here. Well, guys, I mean, that's I've been here for I'll stay on for about another 90 minutes. Shout out to the fitted people that are watching. So shout out to you guys. So, but yeah. So yeah, I mean, look, I hope Sony gives us. I hope for the people that are waiting that they get the information that they're waiting on. I mean, I'm good. Just I'm good waiting. I'm good waiting on it, but I get there's a group of people that ain't. So Paul G says you think we hold on. I think we will I think we all that guess about what's about to happen. Like just like MLB, it's more than likely a new deal is in place after old deal expires. Is why MLB going other consoles next year. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, Sony tried to get the same deal, but MLB didn't want that deal. So Sony's still going to publish the game, but they're just going to publish it to other platforms. So we'll have to wait and see if that turns out. So I do think you'll get some info on PS5. I just don't think you're going to get the info you're looking for. So if I'm on PSN tonight, I might be on PSN tonight. I may be streaming Horizon Zero Dawn on Twitch. So that's what I might be doing tonight. It's Wednesday, so I also get caught up on my shows from Monday and Tuesday on Hulu next day. Woohoo! Let's see here. But I do hope that I do certainly hope that that does happen. That the people get their oh, wait a minute, what is this? When will I do more show? Well, shout out to Rudy Legends for the $15 super chat. When will I do more shows on the gender war and LBGT? I generally will talk gender war stuff, and the gender war is over, Rudy Legends. That's one thing you got to understand. But at least the gender war between black men and black women is over. Um, but as far as I generally will talk about that when I'm streaming games. It's just not a mainline topic for me anymore. I used to I did gender war stuff back in Gender War 2, but when I went to Brazil, I mean, as a black man, you have a choice. It's silly to get caught up in a back and forth. And I got a woman now. I mean, my God. I mean, I got like the exotic girl now. My girlfriend is biracial. She's mixed. She's daddy's Italian, and her mama is at a Latino Hispanic descent. So she's got the dark eyebrows and dark black hair and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, I got that. But I don't know. Yeah, did feminism? Yeah, feminism is white supremacy. It's the carrot version of white supremacy, and it came and because black women got conquered psychologically by white supremacy. That's they latched on to feminism, and feminism destroyed the black family. Yeah, that was the final straw. So, but I don't know what else to say about it. It hasn't been said. But I'll be streaming tonight, so if you want to come by tonight, you want to ask some questions about it, I'll answer them. But again, I'm not going to lead off with that. So, Ice Queen Gaming said that she is 40 years old this September. Ice Queen, we're going to have a pint with you in September. So, Trey 8K, what's been happening, brother? Well, I got what's been happening here. I started, we talked about the take it with a grain of salt culture that's all over YouTube. That's disgusting. We talked about, let's see, the GODFALL game leak. That was on PC, by the way. That was not on PS5. That was on PC. We talked about the delays, the games that affected us the most. For me, it's the Avengers game. And I was a little bit miffed about Final Fantasy VII, but that just kind of got pushed back a few weeks. So, let's see here. Sony buying studios. The mainstream site Nerd for Life, they're reporting that Sony has bought 2 studios as well, or multiple studios, I should say. But that's pretty much it. And I started right here live on air. I started a PC Master Race challenge. I'm trying to get a AMD 5600 XT, their new graphics card, the one that came out. I'm trying to get $150 from the PC Master Race. And I've got a $15 donation. Shout out to Grudia Legends, who says he wants me to talk more about the black gender war, and he'll give more money. Oh, man. So, uh, that's pretty much it. So, but people have said in the chat that Cyberpunk got delayed because of the because of the Xbox One, which I don't know if that's true or not. So, hey, I have the market. I have the market on who's the oldest here. No, at least give me that. At least give me that much. So. Oh man, I'm trying to. But I got $15, so we are $135 away from the graphics card. Shout out to Guerrilla Legends. We're off to a good start. We're off to a good start, and I'm excited about it. I'm gonna see if I can change the donation thing though. Let's see here. Man, oh man, I do not know how to take it down. It lets me change the visual. It lets me change the source. All right, go. It won't let me change the goal. And it won't let me change the current amount. So I have no idea how to make that work. Damn you. Damn you, OBS. So there you go. Pablo says he's a PC god. So hopefully Pablo, the PC god, will donate to the cause here. And as I said, we're $135 away now. Shout out to Grudia Legends. So let's see here. Let's see, maybe somebody donates $5 more to get us off to a $20 start. And then I will get a chub and I will walk down to the store in the cold, bitter winter. So, well, Simon, as I think you were here when we started the my AMD drive to get a new GPU, and shout out to Grudia Legends. Shout out to Grudia Legends. We off to a $15 start, so we're $135 away. And as Pablo said, we got to get Craig the 5600 XT. Yes. Yes, I have decided on the 5600 XT. I'm just going to be a 1080p ultra gamer, and I may change that. So, but so far, so good. I can't deny it. Can't deny it. Appreciate you. So, but yeah. Yeah, man, I've been here for a hot minute. I do have to go down to the store. So, Dawn's been here chatting with us. Nobody's chatting her up. So we're keeping an eye on Dawn. We have her back. Also, shout out to Titanfall Princess. She's had a loss, and everybody just keep her in your prayers, please. And I know what it's like to lose somebody like that, and it's not fun. That's why I'm when a friend of mine came to the door doing this podcast, and they lost somebody, so it's tough. It's tough. So everybody just keep them in your prayers always. So please keep them in your prayers. So, but all right, guys, is there anything else that's going on that you all want to talk about before I get on out of here? Because see, I have to work Thursday, Friday, so I will not be able to do RGT. So I'm kind of here right now. Now I'm gonna podcast later, but I'll be game streaming and I'm playing Control right now. I'm having a good time on Control. I'm still trying to learn her abilities. So, but it's fun. So I like using that gun, and I like throwing things at people. So that's pretty fun. So I like the interdimensional thing, and I was getting chased the other day. Where am I playing Control? On PC. Shout out to the PC community, who the PC community got me that game. So shout out to the PC community. That's why I'm reaching out to them first, because I know they come through. So how late? When today? I'll be streaming on Twitch later on today, probably after 7. You know. Oh, Simon, man, you got a wee little one, brother. Don't worry about that, man. We off to a good start, and we got till May, so we're good, brother. I mean, we're good. We can get 135 by May, I believe. I have faith in the PC Master Race. So, anything new on the fat pipe the PS5 has? Well, I mean, again, as what he's talking about is the way the way, shout out to Foxy Games, the way the information is going to be transferred on the PS5. Shout out to Foxy Games. He said he equated it to just a fat pipe of information, and the PS5 will be able to access it extremely efficiently and get us to where we're going. So now we're going to have to see it in action. I want to see it in action. So it'll be later tonight, Pablo the Third. So shout out to you though, brother. I will podcast tomorrow night, but it'll be late because I won't get home until 9 o'clock. But I'll set something up. I'll set something up for you, brother. So you're gonna do Dreams February 14th. I don't plan on it. But I'll wait and see. Is Dreams an exclusive? I believe it's also going to go to PC, but that's my opinion. So, is it optimized for Control? Yeah. I was able. I can play. Of course, I play at 1080p on my PC. I play at 1080p at high settings with Control. I don't have the game that I'm having issues with is, according to my computer, the game I would have issues with is Metro Exodus. Because my PC setup and Metro is that's not optimized for. And I have an AMD kit though. Okay, so AMD did not optimize that well. Now it may optimize better for the 5600 XT. I've not seen that benchmark yet, Pablo. But the benchmarks for the 5600 XT, they're out. They're out right now. What are my specs right now? Right now I've got a Ryzen 1700 CPU, and I've got a AMD 580. But that's going to change. I've got the 3600X here, and I've got and I've got 8 more gigabytes of RAM to throw in there. I got 16 gigabytes of RAM. I got 8 more to go, and I'm gonna get a SSD card. And now I'm angling to get this GPU. So it pretty much is a new PC because everything's getting upgraded, and I'll probably get a new motherboard. So the Ryzen 2700X, that's a good one too because you can get it right now. Let's see here. Let me look that up for you, brother. That's an 8-core CPU. Now it doesn't rate as high as the 3600. Let's see here. It doesn't rate as high as the 3600, but let's see how much it costs. Right now it's $195. You can get it. You can get it at Newegg for $179. So yeah, it's 190. It's pretty good. I mean, it's an 8-core. Yeah, the Ryzen 7 2700X launched at 330, was 240 in mid-September. Now it's under 200 at Amazon. So, yeah. I mean, this card went on sale for 1 week during the holidays for $179. So yeah. Yeah, that is a 3 points. I think it's a 3.7. Let me see here, right? Because this is the one I wanted. Because it's got that rate. All right, yeah. Oh, matter of fact, hold on. It's $178 now, Pablo. You can get it for $178. This is the X, the 2700X. You can also get the 2700 for $155. Wow. Wow. But it's an 8-core, 16-thread, unlocked. Its frequency is 4.3 gigahertz max boost. I think that's overclock. It's a yeah. Wow. This is a good buy. 178.89. There's only 12 in stock, but there's more on the way. If you order it today, Pablo, you can get it by Friday. Free delivery by Friday or Saturday. Wow. So, what rumors? Oh God, rumors. I'll try to stay away from those. It's in the article. Just go to Nerd for Life, or just type in Sony acquiring more studios, and it'll pop up. We already talked about which ones we'd like them to be here. I would like them to get Blue Point and Remedy. That's just my opinion. Okay, I'm not speculating any further than that, but that's just what I would like to see them get. But the fact that another main site is picked up on it means that it's probably true that they bought 2 studios. We'll have to wait and see which one they are. So, yeah, 4.3. Now, this is the 2nd gen Ryzen. So, yeah. Do I think Remedy Studios will become Sony first party? Again, I can just simply tell you what I would like to see them get, but I'm not there. I'm not in those rooms making those decisions. I think Remedy would be a great pickup. Shout out to The Crap Gamer if you guys are Xbox guys and you listen to him. He seems to think it's going to be Remedy based on some reports he got. But again, that's his opinion. But again, I'm not rocking with it's going to be Remedy 100%. I just, I would like it to be Blue Point and Remedy. Some people said Kojima and Ready at Dawn. They would like to see that. So that's fine too. The main thing is that it looks like they have got their hands on at least one more studio. So we'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see, though. I mean, I'm waiting on confirmation. I am not going to go on and say Sony has bought these 2 studios. Remedy made Alan Wake. They made Control. They made Quantum Break. Yeah. Yeah, they did. They did. So I'll have to wait and see, though, brother. It's all right. I'm all about getting confirmation. Your insider source said it was Bethesda and Konami. Okay, well, we'll have to wait and see if your insider source was right. I mean, So, yeah, $178, Pablo. I think with tax, at least in my state, you're in New York, so you're going to pay a little bit more with your tax. But it's my state, that would come to like $184. That actually is something that is a very, oh boy, that if I already didn't have the card I got, shout out to Jemai Dixon, if I already didn't have the card I got, I'd buy it. I would buy it today. But like I said, I'm saving up for this new GPU. Sam loved Alan Wake. I like Alan Wake too. I thought Control was Control. I thought Quantum Break was good. I played it on. It's not on. I don't get why that game is not on Game Pass. But I enjoyed Quantum Break from what I played. It's the first time I got Game Pass. It was free and I played it. Wait, did you tell me your specs? Yeah, I did. I did. So I got a 1700 CPU and I got the 580 GPU. But I've got a new CPU right now sitting here. Instead of me going to the Black Order and have them put this on, I'm gonna wait and have them put everything on at once. You was disappointed in Quantum Break. It had so much potential. Well, fair enough. I think that's a fair assessment of Quantum Break. My question to you is, do you think the world that it happened in was a good enough world to build on. See, if so, say Sony, let's just walk the dog for a minute. Let's say Sony buys Remedy. Let's say it Remedy they buy it. Do you think they could take the world that Control and Quantum Break is in and build on the world? Because Sony is about world building. You did? You see what I'm saying? So again, that's just it's a question. I'm not here to say that Sony, please do not put words in my mouth that I am sitting here saying that Sony bought Remedy. I am not saying that. I am saying that the world that Control and Quantum Break take place in, do you think those would be worlds that a Sony first party studio could really do well in? So, okay, Lansville Paul, Apple and Sony have been talking about a purchase for years. At the beginning of every year, and you can go back to last year. Sony was selling it to Apple last year too. It's just something that's never going to go away. So it is what it is. So Pablo says Quantum Break had an interesting world. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to get at. For me personally, Pablo, I agree with you. I think Quantum Break had an interesting world as well. So, but again, that's my opinion. Somebody else could say, "Look, I played it; it was trash," and that's fine. I mean, that's fine. But I think that if Sony were to buy Remedy, they got to get Quantum Break onto the PlayStation because people should play that game. I'm not here to say the game's not flawed. The game has flaws, but it is what it is. So this is how little hype Xbox has. There's leaks of Xbox X Series X. I'm sorry. Hardware pics and no one cares. Maybe it's a fake, but damn. Well, I mean, guys, look, who cares about a picture? I mean, honestly, what are you going to say about a picture? What are you, Sheryl Crow? I put my picture away. I mean, so what if it's a picture, you know? Best character in the game was the brother. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, you can see Sony aligning with a streaming service for its catalog to move. Yeah, Paul G, I thought that for a long time. Is that Sony makes movies and people seem and TV shows, and yeah, everybody's getting into streaming, and Sony makes their own shows. They have their own movies, and that's a powerful weapon in the streaming service. So why are you mad, Feature? Why are you upset, brother? Break it down for us. I'm trying to stay on a little bit longer to see if I can get another donation bump so we can be at $130 for this new graphics card. So let Xbox guys enjoy their small wins. I mean, to me, I don't look at it social joins as far as a win or a loss anymore. I'm really trying to follow BitCloud's example. The Xbox is a failed console. This is why Microsoft has changed it the way it's doing things. And I got no problem with what Xbox is doing, what Microsoft's doing with Xbox, however you want to put it. So, you want answers on PC initiative from Sony? We answered that at the beginning of the podcast. You can go look at what Sean Layton said about what they were going to do. They were going to put select games on PC. Sean Layton has said that. So I don't know how much more clear it can get. You've also had Jim Ryan say that they will not put games day and date on PS Now and PlayStation 5 or PlayStation platform. So that's been answered. Are you going to get some select games go to PC? Yes. Are they going to be day and date on PC or PS Now? No. Okay. But a game I would like to see go to PC would be like, I mean, do you really care if like Infamous Second Son goes to PC? That game came out in 2014, fam. That's 6 years ago. I mean, children have been conceived and are walking and talking and can tie their shoes and are going to be playing sports in another year or two. So it's just not that big a deal to me personally. And I'm not saying that because I have a gaming PC. I'm saying that because the game is 6 years old. Seriously. So it is what it is. So they've already answered the question for you. There's a big difference in PlayStation fans and PlayStation fanboys. The fanboy does not like the fact that some games are going to PC. The fans don't care. the fans don't really care that the games go to PC because I'm buying the console no matter what. Now, I agree with JTAC TV. Let me make this clear. I do agree that it does devalue your console, but they're not. But at least they're not going day and date. Now, if you want to buy a PC or put one together, or have one put, or have Meds in the gaming community help you put one together. Shout out to Meds for doing that for Pablo. Um, it does devalue the console. It does devalue your console. But and if you want to wait, like the PC community is willing to wait for 5 to 7 years to get games, I think that's sad, man. I don't wait that long to get, if I take a woman out to dinner, I am not going to wait 5 to 7 years to see what's underneath her skirt. So, but that's what the PC community does. So, I mean, shout out to those guys for doing that, but I don't want to do that. Just like I ain't waiting those 7 years. If I take you to Ruth Chris Steakhouse, I'm going to be seeing how that potato peels if you understand what I'm cooking. So, you don't want to drop in game quality. I don't think you're going to get that. I don't think that's an insult to Gorilla and Santa Monica and Bend and all that kind of stuff. So it's just you're not going to get a drop in the quality. Now, I don't think that Days Gone was a big time quality game. I liked the game. Don't confuse me with me saying I don't like the game. I did like the game. But as far as it being a quality game, no, that was a step down game. But it was a big deal for Sony Ben because it's the first time Sony Ben tried something that ambitious. So I understand that Sony Ben is not going to get all the tools right, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? You dig? So I expect if they do a sequel, I expect it to be better. You see what I'm saying? I expect it to be getting, and I would buy it. I'll buy it. I still have to stream that because people are like, well, we'll donate if you take on the Sawmill Horde. And I'm like, all right, I'll try to take on the Sawmill Horde. So what's up, King T? So Jack Ian, yeah, see, Jack, you're not willing to wait. So yeah, I mean, if you're not willing to wait, then don't wait. You dig? Don't wait. So um, you don't wait for your games, which you want to have. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I don't think that you will be waiting. Yeah, you don't have to wait. But I want to say a big shout out to King Thrash. Do what you do, King Thrash. So I'm literally trying to change this. I'm trying to change my donation thing and it won't change. So hold on, I'm just gonna have to take it down. So I'm gonna take it down and I'm gonna put another one up here. See if I can do it right. Should I do a donate? Is it donation ticker? Is that what I need to do? Maybe that's what I need to do. Let's see. Sugar free. Okay, AMD 5600 XT GPU. Go. So we're gonna name it that. And so here we go. AMD 600 XT GPU. No, that's not it either. Damn it. So we know that's not it. That's okay. That's what we're learning here. We're learning. Let's go here. Let's go back. See here. Frontline on PS Now, not a single dime to third party. Okay. Well, I gotta look at PS Now. Let's change it to this. MLB 600 XT GPU. So, all right, let's change it again. Goal amount 150. Starting amount has been. I think we may have changed it correctly here. Wait a minute here. Let me do that. And we're going to end it on 05/05/2020. And there we go. So that's done. We're going to put that. I'm going to put that right in here. Put it right there, and ha! So that is the that includes the $15 is so 10% there. Craig, where's the Nightbot? I don't know. Maybe it quit. I don't know. Like I said, I can't control that thing, man. Don't ask me where it is. So what up, King Thrash? Do what you do. I'm having a fundraiser drive for my AMD 5600 XT GPU. And so far, I've got $15 in donations. And if you would like to donate, hit that dollar button. And shout out to King Thrash. Do what you do. All right. So, but yeah, that Nightbot's out of control. So, the hell with that Nightbot. So, so yeah, that Nightbot can take it. I mean, I don't know where it is. So maybe it's like I say, it may have quit for all I know. So yeah. So he will become the PS5. But yeah, PS5. They're supposed to be working on some kind of AI like assistant for the PS5. It was something like that they were doing. So. So yeah, it may just be this like that. So but yeah. But anybody got anything else to talk about? It's 11 o'clock. I've been here for 2 hours. So and we kept it clean. That's what I like about it. We kept it clean. We're stepping up our game. So yeah, because you never know who's watching your podcast. So, but all right, guys. Well, that's it. I'm gonna bump on off here. I got a sachet down to the store. And with a fat pipe. Yeah. No, I'm just going to go get something to eat and then get kind of set up for the next 2 days because I got to work. So very little time to come home. When you get home at 9 o'clock and you have to be right back up at 4:45 in the morning. And not a whole lot of time to do anything. So, So Lancel Paul said the pro Xbox YouTubers are laughing and so who cares what they? I mean, that just to me doesn't matter anymore. Maybe it's just me. I've changed. I don't care what they think anymore. So that thing's a failure. All they got is speculation and take it with a grain of salt, rumors, and that ain't what I'm on. So, but all right, guys, I'm going to get on off here. We're going to end it. I will do a podcast tomorrow night. Actually, it'll probably be, I'll do it Friday night, Pablo the Third. I'll do it Friday night. That'll just be easier for me to do it. So you get up at 3:30 Monday through Friday. Well, I know the feeling. Brother. So, but shout out to Pablo the Third. He's looking forward to getting that 2700X right now. It's $178. It's 46% off. Or if you got good credit, I know the real P3 does. It says you can get $125 off and pay $53.89 upon approval for the Amazon Business Prime card. And if you want to tip the light Fandango and go hardcore, you can get them used here. Let's see here. You can find one in the used market, it looks like. Well, I don't see where. You can actually get one for, it's actually, damn. There's some here for one. Yeah, this one for 178 is actually moving pretty fast. They're down to 10. So people are buying them. But all right then, guys, I'm gonna jump on off here. But shout out to Pablo. He's gonna be getting that. Shout out to him. Beautiful looking Ryzen CPU. So, but shout out to you guys for coming by. Appreciate it. Hit that like button, people. Share the video. And remember, play the games or the terrorists